Hey guys, welcome back to Mobile Dwellings, where we build, live in, and tour homes that you can take with you on the road. My name is Justin, and right now we are building out this sweet Bluebird transit bus for our good friends Katie and Sam. In this video, we're gonna go back on the roof and we're going to be coating it with a reflective paint. We're also going to be installing roof racks for solar panels and a rear deck. So come along for the ride. Okay, so we are on our way to Home Depot, where they actually have all of the options that we are going to be considering. It's a really tough decision that I feel like you have to make early in your building process. What do you do with the school bus roof? It's worth noting that when these buses were manufactured, the roof was painted with whatever automotive paint they used to paint the bus with. In some circumstances, for hot climates, it was painted white, which brings us to our first point. If you want to reflect the most amount of sunlight from your roof, you need a white roof and you need it to be clean. A white roof that is dirty is going to absorb some more of that heat back in, but a blue roof is going to absorb much more heat than a white roof. A thick coating is going to be better than a thin coating, and that's where elastomeric roofing products come in. Now the word elastomeric just means rubberized, so all these products kind of do the same thing, but from there you've got a bunch of different options. The most expensive is the siliconized. The major downside to the siliconized roof system is that only silicone will adhere to it from then on. Impossible to paint over it if you wanted to, and quite a bit cheaper is sort of next on the list, which is a regular elastomeric roof coating, which is actually to an extent water-based, or it allows for a water cleanup. It allows for a lot of products that could adhere to it. The major reason that we're going with that over an automotive paint is for the thickness. It's going to reflect more sunlight because it is thicker. All right, so after much deliberation, I'm finally out of here. When I get home, I will show you what I finally decided on. Stay Cool Elastomeric Turbo Dry was $100 for 5 gallons at Home Depot. The big thing is that it's rain safe in 30 minutes and you can do 2 coats of it in one day. First thing I gotta do is clean all the muck off the roof, and to do that, I'm going to use a pressure washer. All right, so while I was pressure washing, I determined that I wanted the roof to be even cleaner than I was able to get it with the pressure washer. So I bought a scrub brush and I bought some bleach. I'm gonna mix some bleach with water. I'm gonna scrub the stubborn bits. I don't know if it's mildew or if it's just dirt, but I don't really want any organic material underneath my roof coating, for good measure. What a life this is, guys. Working on buses, climbing up and down door ladders. I feel so happy to be doing this. It's just fun. Well, sadly, all I really managed to get accomplished today was a clean bus roof. That's kind of the nature of bus converting. You go at your day with a plan of attack, and sometimes you can't always execute it. And that's why when I wake up in the morning, I tell myself, and you should maybe tell yourself, let's just do something on the bus, because you're not always gonna meet your expectations. As long as you go do something, you'll get something done, and you'll be happy about it. Oh no, guys, I just touched the roof. It is not dry. It is not even close to dry. Look at this. When I was painting this yesterday, there was no sun, and when I was finished, it was 100% humidity. It looked foggy out here. It looked like E.T. You guys remember that spot, that moment? Not important. But the good news is that when the sun comes out, it'll dry this up, and then I'll be able to get these leaves out of here once it's dry, and I'll have to do another coat, which I was gonna do anyway. So the sun did come out, thankfully. The roof has dried. Woo! All right, my bus building friends, today is another beautiful day in bus conversion land. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are hanging in there if you're converting a bus. It's hard work. Every day you gotta get up and you gotta grind for your future. You gotta get this bus ready and get out there and live your life. Just got back from the distributor. Once again, we went with the Iron Ridge system. Basically solar racks made to go on top of a normal house roof. The reason that I like these Iron Ridge roof racks so much is that this is a system that is very easy for anybody to use and adapt to a school bus roof. It's tried and tested, it's made out of aluminum, and it's rated for hurricane force winds. So the way this works is you have an aluminum foot, and this gets clamped through the roof of the bus with a stainless steel bolt, nylon lock nut, washers for good measure. Imagine the racks right here. Bolt and nut clamps it to the foot. You can pretty much find this in any major metro area at a solar distributor. If you go on Iron Ridge's website, you can find who distributes their products in your area. And then when you get there, ask them about solar panels. There were 400 watt commercial panels at this distributor for $170 a panel, which is really quite cheap. It's well under 50 cents a watt. And right now I just gotta drill a bunch of holes through the roof from the bottom. To do that, you kinda need to wear a long sleeve shirt because it shoots hot metal shards down at you. This is really one of the more tiring things you have to do in a bus conversion. Drilling straight overhead, slowly with this drill bit, always giving upward pressure until you break through. You kinda have to just take your time and push that drill bit through. All right, so I've got all these bolts poking through the roof of the bus. They're all taped up here with a washer so that when I go up on the roof, they're gonna be sitting there and I can just put the feet straight on. So to seal the holes we made to clamp these L feet to the roof, we're using some Dicor. This stuff, as you probably figured out by now, is great at sealing roof penetrations. Unless you have Henry's Tropicool, this is probably the way to go. Take my hand and take a big step.
Okay, okay. Woo! Okay, I'm good. I'm up.
All right, so we got Katie on a work break.
I'm a little bit afraid of heights, but
We're gonna do fine.
doing fine.
So all we gotta do right now is we have to take these bolts and slide them through this channel to each of our locations. We'll just like temporarily tighten them. We want to be able to potentially absolutely maximize the stuff that goes on this roof. Right now we are planning for at least 6 solar panels and a little bit of a wooden deck somewhere, but there's a possibility of fitting 8 solar panels if we play our cards right.
So I sat down and I was yelling for Mommy, and I got a boo-boo right here, and then Katie comes for me.
That's really sweet. Can I kiss your boo-boo?
So
No.
your boo feels better.
Yay, she's all better! Hooray!
Bye, Daddy.
It's so sweet to be a dad and just get to work around your kid all the time. I love this life. So there you have it, roof racks are done. Our roof is all prepped now for solar panels and a little bit of a deck. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Mobile Dwellings. Hit that like button if you got some value out of this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and we will see you next time.